These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A. You know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got James, and it's Mirotic in at the 4. Here's Lloyd, covered by Diallo. He gets it in there.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
James with the ball. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Swider. Here's Courtney. Jones in the post, covered by Diallo. Here's Larkin. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. And the basket by Tice.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's a Kobo. No good with the triple. There's the foul to try to stop the break, but that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. On defense, the visiting team. It's stolen by James. Pass to Mirotic. The finish! Throw it!
Please roster name.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Right side, Jones. Here we go! Here's Tice. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Courtney. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Swider over to the left wing. Pass to Courtney. To the paint. Lets it fly. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Tice, defended by Jones. Diallo on the wing. Here's Mirotic. Back to Diallo. Shot clock at 6.
2K share scenario. Search by Euroliga Basket and download Euroliga.
Here's Mirotic.
The same as I just typed couple minutes ago.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. The shot. The putback. Pass to Courtney. Here's Swider. Fires for 3. The rebound by Diallo.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Tice. No good with a layup. Now Jones. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Diallo passes to Tice. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. And stolen by Jones. In transition, here they come. Lloyd. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Larkin. Pulls it. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. So it's both. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
He's let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Here's Poirier. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Dozier. Clock at 6. Here's Poirier. Out to the right wing. The three is up. Dozier can't get it to go. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Boba. Oh, deflected. Here's Blossingame. It'll count. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 6. And quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Hayes, and it's Mladenovic in a two-guard. Here's Micho. Down low. Here's Blossingame. Off target at the rim. Out left to the wing. Pass to Smits. Misses from short range. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the year. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And the visitors call time here. Here's Mladenovic. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Blossingame. a powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. To the wing, right side. By himself, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Hayes for three. Poirier with the rebound. Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the right side. Now Hayes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam?
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Larkin. Offline with a three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Mladenovic. Here's Blossengame. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
It's intercepted. And stolen by Jones. And they're pushing it up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Oh, it's stolen. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Blossengame. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Blossomengame's got 8.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Larkin. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Swider. Here's Courtney.
Their poor ball handling is really costing them. They've given up 4 points off turnovers.
Gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. James passes to Diallo. And here's Tice. Jones with the block. And they're running. Here's Swider. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
16 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Courtney. Off target from 3-point range. And he drives in. Okobo gets the bucket. Here's Courtney. And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for the home team, the playoffs right around the corner. Tonight's going to be about fine-tuning and getting ready for the postseason.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the visiting team. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. And it's Swider in at the power forward position. Courtney can't get it to go. Shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. They've got James, and it's Diallo in at the 3 slot. Count it. James has got his first points of the night.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And it's Jones in at the center position. Pass to Larkin. Here's Jones. Here's Swider. Good on the bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Swider's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. They've got James, and it's Akobo in at the 2. For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. James can't get it to go. Tries to save it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And checking out the leaderboard, you've probably been watching these guys own the glass since the All-Star break. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Swider. Here's Larkin. Check by James. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Lloyd. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lloyd's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Akobo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. Here's Larkin. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Larkin's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Pass to Tice. The putback. And that one is hammered home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Mirotic lets it go from the wing, and James gets it to go. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Pass to Courtney. Inside. Here's Swider. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Swider's got 9.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now here's Tice, defended by Jones. And it's Tice missing. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Jones. Here's Courtney. Intercepted. Diallo passes to Tice. Driving to the basket. Courtney pulls it in.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And Swider gets it to go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the visitors call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Mladenovic. And they're on the run. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Blassingame. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Going 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Shoots from the baseline. Another shot. Banked it in off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Blassingame. That one's off. Still out of sync. A 7-point spread. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Mladenovic can't get it to go. Just 3 on the clock. He's off on that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They're up by 5. And we're just moments away. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And it's Larkin in at the point. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Deflects the pass, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Larkin. Shot from the inbound. And the layup is up and in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Mladenovic. Out to the right wing. It's stolen. Tries from 6 feet. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Dozier can't get it to go. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Can't hit from in close. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Larkin passes to Smits. And the layup is good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Mladenovic. Oh, the shot is off. And the visitors call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
So both teams making some changes here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Allie, thank you.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Jones. Oh, no good on the layup. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And yes, sir. In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here's Lloyd, covered by Diallo. A minute 50 left in the game. Here's Akobo. Here's James. Oh, it misses. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's money from deep.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Here he goes. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Tice against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Shoots a 3. Jones rips down the board.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Oh, it's off. Now, here is James. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Sit down, away. She